11 sharp. At 11 sharp. So so my name is Paul. I'm from Speak Home Marketing. Today we are very honored. We invited Billtop CEO and founder of Billtop, Mr. CK Chong. He's going to share with us with the topics home inspection tips that you need to know. So and then today we have a very good response. So thank you for your support. And later I'm going to play a couple of video. So we are going to start at 11. We're going to start at 11 sharp. Thank you for your patience. Right now, all of our friends, Speak Home supporters, thank you for joining today's webinar live show. So some of you maybe some of you already joined Speak Home before. So right? During our live show, if you share, then you will stand a chance to win a gift. So we are going to give out 2 gifts. One is the fire blanket, and also and today Mr. CK also very generous. Billtop also very generous. He sponsored us 2 chairs. So what you need is just share the Speak Home Ringgit live on our FB. Share our FB link, then you will stand a chance to win this gift. So let me share a bit. We are going to have a very small lucky draw. So as long as you share our FB live, then you will stand a chance to win this financial management books or a fire blanket. So why not? You just take 1 second and then you share it out, and then you stand a chance to win. So for right now, I'm going to play a couple of video. So just see you at 11. See everyone at 11.
Hi, I'm Wei Ming, founder and CEO of Speak Home. I founded Speak Home because of my personal problem. But I think my personal problem, you can relate to it as well if you're a landlord or you're a tenant. So number 1, I started it because of my personal experience to lease out my house. I SMS 50 agents back in 2016 and only 10 replied to me and 2 actually post up the listing for me and eventually got listed out. So from 50 to 2 and to 1, it's a lot of people that I need to contact to. So I was wondering, why isn't there a platform where we can give you the control, empower you to lease out your house yourself, right? And Speak Home, basically, we provide you end-to-end solution. You just need to list your property, and then we help with tenancy agreement signing digitally. We help with rental collection, and more importantly, we have insurance protection. When I started this business, nobody really wanted to fund us. No venture capital wanted to fund us. In fact, there was a VC that told me, don't waste your time, Wei Ming. You should do something else because this business doesn't make sense. But I think because I know the problem that I'm feeling would be felt by many people, so I thought I should continue. How do we deal with all the trouble of viewing and all those? That's where our home runner comes in. Our home runner would show the house in selected Klang Valley areas, and then you don't have to go. We will collect the key from you, we will show the house. It's everything all in one. That's how easy it is.
morning, everyone. How are you all? So my name is Paul. I'm from Speed Home. Thank you for watching Speed Home RinggitHack LiveShow. So today, what are we going to share you about a topic? Is today's our Speed Home RinggitHack Live shows. The topic that we are going to share is the home inspection tips that you need to know. We are very honored to invite Mr. CK Chong, CEO and founder of Buildtop. He's a very experienced constructions company owners, and he is very experienced on the renovations and also the others constructions services. So what we are going to talk about today is before you move in, after you VP, you get your key, what should you do on the house inspection? This is something that we are going to talk about. But before that, I always if those is like always joins our webinar shows, right? I always want to know about our crowd more. So friends that who really now is watching on YouTube and Facebook, our friends for watching us on YouTube and Facebook, can you just let me know if you are the first time that who join Speed Home? Can you type a 1? If you join more than 1 time, you just type the numbers that you have joined before. Then I will know we got a lot of royalty supporter. I know I have been aware like we have a couple of very similar name that always show while they engage with us that during the comment. It's very important when you guys just type a 1 or 2, then you make me feel like, okay, really that is like I'm not talking to myself, but I have a very good friends. It's like it's waiting and also learn together and also give us some very good questions. They will ask very good questions to let us to know what is the really the things is about, like the home inspections. Okay, so now I'm checking I'm checking on YouTube the comment. Thank you, Vinesh. Thank you, Vinesh. So the first time to join, yes, no problem. I hope you subscribe our YouTube channel. The friends from YouTube, lagi. Oh no, thank you, Nusha, thank you, Chai, Joanne, and thank you for if you don't mind, tell me the last show that you joined is which one. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. So right now, right before Mr. CK share with us, it also quite just give us some. I'll take some time lah, but I promise I won't take more than 8 minutes. Okay, I promise I won't take more than 8 minutes. So to just give you a brief about Speed Home, because I saw quite a numbers of our friends, their first time to join this webinar show. So but before that, just let me to give a small little gift to you all. So those who share our Facebook Live, you just go to Speed Home Facebook, you share our FB Live, and you will stand a chance to win. Okay, we will give out one book and 2 fire blanket. We will give out 1 book and then we'll pick the we just do a lucky draw. We'll do a lucky draw for those who share our Facebook Live. Then we will give out 2 fire blanket and a financial management book. So now we stay at home, we work from home. It's very long time. So what we're going to do is that you must make sure your house safe, right? So I think this is a fire blanket. This is something that everyone should have in their condo or landed house. So okay, without further ado, so what I'm going to just take 8 minutes, just give you a quick brief about Speed Home. For those if you are the first time that who listen to us, you let me know. Okay, you let me know. Okay, you also type 1. Or you type Speed Home 1, then I will know you are the first time that you heard about Speed Home. So what is Speed Home? What is Speed Home? Speed Home, actually, we are the safest end-to-end property platform. If you are the landlord, you can post your listing on our platform. If you are a tenant, you can search your property to rent out on Speed Home website or app. So we provide free viewing services in Klang Valley. So and we help the tenant. We show the house, help the landlord to show the house to the tenant. And also we have after we help you to secure a tenant, we are going to do a background check. So the background check is included later. What is the background check about? Later I will explain. So, and we will do a digital signing, and also after the digital signing, the tenancy agreement done, we will help you to send to RHD and do for the stamping, and we will help the landlord do the free rental collection also. So this is a Speed Home. We are the rental, we are the safest end-to-end rental platform. So maybe you're a bit curious, like who founded this Speed Home? This is a foreign company? Is this a local company? So Speed Home, we are a Malaysian made company. Okay, my founder Wong Wei Ming, he's our CEO and founder. He started this company during 2015. Back then we call ourselves Speed Rent. So we rebrand in 2019 to Speed Home. So what's our current achievement right now? Actually, we have a lot of the app downloads, 550k, and then the traffic also not bad. Every month we have 100 to 60. Now I think it's 180, nearly 180. So, and also we have more than 100k of the list property listed on our platform. And also every we have currently we have a 600k for the tenants inquiries. So if you search Speed Home with any mainstream media, okay, you type Speed Home, The Sun, Speed Home, Singju, Speed Home, The Age, you will find our news there. Okay, basically all the local mainstream media all cover us already before. So we have a lot of good investors to invest on Speed Home. So this is the actually this is not the latest update lah. So maybe we need to update all this. So fifth founder, okay, Mr. Joanio and also Yo Ching Chow. So he invests, is our very early angel investor. 500 startup in US, IJM crowdfunding. We use Pitch In, one of the largest crowdfunding platform in Malaysia. And we also have the Credit Fund and also the MDV. Both are the government loan and also government grant. So during our launching date, we invited YB Zuraida, the former local government and also housing minister. And also we invited Allianz CEO, IJM Land CEO, IJM Deputy CEO, and also former IJM CEO to be our guest during the launching day. So maybe you will ask, what is so different than everyone else? Okay, with Speed Home, we provide you better quality of the tenants because we do the background check and we have the direct communication, let the landlord to deal. You can talk to your tenant directly via our app or web chat. So, and you can get a zero deposit, and then this zero deposit is protected by Allianz Insurance. And we do help you to do the viewing management and free rental collections. This is something that we offer. So why should you go to the zero deposit? A lot of the landlords, when they hear the zero deposit, just like something like, so is it like the tenant run away, then I have nothing? No. So this zero deposit actually will help you to maximize your tenant portfolio. Basically, it's no risk for you. If the tenant run away or they damage your house, this insurance will going to protect your loss. And your property always will be the first choice, and you get faster renting and 20 times better than the protections. Later, I will elaborate more on the insurance package. So our home runner, you can just pass us the key. If your house is in Klang Valley, you just pass us the key, and we help you to collect the key and show the house to the tenant, or take video of the viewings and pass to the key when the tenant is agreed to rent. So we'll do all. So what's the tenant background check? If they are Malaysian, we will ask their IC, employee offer letter, university offer letter, 3-month bank statement, credit scoring by using a credit scoring platform, Experian. If they are foreigners, we will ask for the passport of copy, employment offer letter, and the bank statement. Of course, we do ask more support document if we think for the students, we will ask more for the support documents. So digital tenancy agreement, okay, we will sign online and we help you do the free rental collections. So what is about the Speed Home insurance? So Speed Home insurance, right? Actually, we have 3 packages, which is basic, extended, and extended plus. So the basic is equivalent to 1 month plus 6% SST plus 10 ringgit. This 1 month is your rental. We help you get a tenant, and this 1 month is when the tenant move into the house. The first month, you will go to Speed Home. We won't ask you to pay anything from us, but we will take the first month of the tenant to buy an insurance. So what the insurance about? The insurance is we help you to do rental collections, and if the tenant run away, you can get, if you buy basic package, you will get 80% of the 2 months. And if the utility they didn't pay or there is some small damage, you can claim up to 1,000. And if there is an accidental damage or thief, means like someone's broke all your movable furniture and also the stole your TV, this kind of thing, insurance will cover up to 15K. So the basic package coverage is 24K, and the extended and extended plus, the coverage is much more higher, of course. But for the extended plus, we have two features that is only Speed Home offer in the market, which is on-time rental and overstay cash defender. On-time rental means if the tenant promised to pay the first day of every month, if the tenant haven't paid, we will bank into the money to the landlord first. So overstay cash defender, if the tenant didn't pay and still occupied your house, we will pay the rent, and in the meanwhile, we will absorb all the legal fee to help you to apply a court order to evict the tenant. So the on-time rental is very it's just like maintain your cash flow, and overstay defender is like 100%. We solve your problem, the biggest nightmare of the landlord lah. What about like the tenant didn't pay, didn't occupy the house, don't want to move out, what you can do? So the extended plus, we solve these two, the most critical. So okay, I think I only have 1 more minute. So I have 2 things I want to share with you guys. The first one is, this is our landlord community, Association of Landlord Malaysia. You can just take a picture of this QR code, or later you just search Association of Landlord Malaysia. So this is a group that Speed Home founded, but this is not our, actually it's not belong to Speed Home. We do have a lot of the moderators, non-Speed Home employee. So this is an open platform that we help the landlord. Like if you have any things you want to help, want to seek for consult, or you try to engage with some idea, then this is a platform I think that Speed Home built like almost over the 2 years. So right now we have nearly 5.6K members. So later you can join. So, and also you have a Telegram channel. So this link you also can just screenshot, or later my colleague, he will share with us I will share with you the Telegram channel. This is the last one. So guys, if you are the first time, you never join Speed Home, use Speed Home before, never sign up, you're the new landlord. So what you can do is just very simple. You can just sign up. You can just sign up for this form. Okay, my colleague will share on the comment section. You can check it on YouTube and also on Facebook comment. And you will see, and then we will give you a free insurance upgrade. Okay, so the free on-time rental coverage and the free coverage of up to 3,000 ringgit. So this is something that we are offer to our landlord. Guys, please grab this chance. If you are the first time, you never download or use Speed Home, register on Speed Home before, fill out the form and upload your listing within 7 days. Okay, and we will upgrade your insurance once you have a tenant with Speed Home. Cool? Okay, so without further ado, so let me introduce today's our speakers. Mr. CK. Okay, a minute. Okay. Morning. Sorry, CK, let me adjust a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm still not really familiar with it. I still like this is the second time that I host a live on this new platform. So thank you, CK. Thank you for joining today RinggitHack LiveShow. So yeah. So I just give everyone a very quick and brief introductions of. Okay, Mr. CK actually he's a civil engineer, but he founded Buildtop, and Buildtop actually is a very I would say well-established company, and he do have a lot of collaborations with a couple of the big developers, and the developers introduce Buildtop to their buyers and says, okay, this is constructions companies that we are partner with. So yeah, and we are very honored on Speed Home. We get partnered with this is the second time for Mr. CK that came to our platform to have this sharing. Last time the section is in Mandarin, right, CK?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So I think then we have very good response. So I can't wait and say that CK next month must come again, and then we host a Q&A sessions. We need to be fair, especially in this month is a Malaysia Day month, right? So we need to host another sections for everyone. So that can to learn something from you.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So CK, you have anything I want to say hi to our audience?
Okay. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Yeah. Okay. How are you all? Okay. I'm CK Chong from Buildtop. Okay. So Paul, can I start?
So CK, right now, right? I'm going to pass this stage to you. You can just try to share the screen. You can try to share the screen. Let me help you to adjust.
Okay.
I think I need to stop sharing first. Let me stop the sharing. Okay, CK, now you can try. Yeah, I saw. Okay, cool. So okay. So CK. Right now it's all yours. Yeah, the stage.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Okay. First of all, I would like to thanks to Speed Home that invite me for this sharing section. And I would like to thanks to Paul and team to organize this RinggitHack event. Actually, this event is quite good for this kind of sharing. Okay, so today our topic is called home inspection teams that you need to know. Okay, so before we start, I just like to know how many of you is getting your house key in these coming months. If yes, please type 1. Can type 1. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I think today, if you are the new home buyer, so this is a good time for you to joining these topics, because you can conduct your home inspection by yourself. Okay, so I will sharing all the tips and all the items that you need to prepare during these home inspections. Okay, so I do some brief introduction about myself. So I'm CK Chong, and I founded Buildtop in 2016. And before that, so total I have 11 years experience in building line, property, construction, renovation, and design. So I've been undergo all this construction process, including from design until the completed stage. Okay, so Buildtop have completed variety of project, included the F&B bar, F&B bar cafe. So we did housing development. So it's a construction for the landed house. We built a factory, and we did for the rebuild project. So what is a rebuild? Rebuild is means when you buy an old house, especially in KL and Selangor. So in prime area, so actually landed house, especially for new project, actually is lesser and lesser. So what can we do is we buy a second-hand house. Maybe it's already 20 years, 30 years, but never mind. So you can engage with us. So we will start doing the design until all the layout planning until we build for you. So we will do the design according to your preference layout and design to suit to you. So this kind of project we call rebuild. So maybe we will demolish the whole house and rebuild again. So you can see the facade and the internal layout actually is different with others unit, even though that only is a landed house and or is a terrace house. Okay, we still can do that. Okay, and then we involve in hotel design and build for hotel, the building facade, police quarters, guard house, okay, retail, and we did some residential ID as well. Okay, so I have a lot of clients asking me this question. Actually, could I conduct the inspection for my unit without engage any professional home inspector? Okay, the answer is, if you know the procedure and you know the way how to prepare a report, how to take a photo, how to check. So actually you can do it yourself. Okay, so today, I will be share on these tips step by step. So I'm using some case study. I will show you what are the area that we have to take note and we have to check during the inspection process, and what are the items that you need to prepare to bring during for this inspection process. So today I will disclose all this to everyone in this live now. Okay, so for this vacant position, okay, before we move to the case study, so I have to explain a little bit on this vacant position. So vacant position, do you all heard before this word, this term, or VP? So usually we just know, oh, VP is a process to get the key. We know this is the VP. Actually, VP is a notice or a formal announcement that your property is now ready to be officially handed to you. So means you can get your key to enter your unit. So this is a VP process. So usually for condo, it will take 36 months. So from your SPA, when you sign your SPA, 36 months, so you may get your VP or get your key. So for the individual title or for landed houses, so maybe you will be only 24 months. Since from the date you sign the SPA, so 24 months, so you have to get the key. So if the developer failure to do so, so you might entitled to your claim. So this claim or the interest or the rate will be listed in your SPA. Okay, so this process we call VP. VP is the process to get a key lah. Just a announcement, and the developer will inform you to get your key. Okay, so what to determine how to determine the VP? So what is a stage? When is a VP? Before VP, what is the stage to determine the VP can be ongoing? So actually, there's one step we call CCC. So CCC, I'm not sure, is it, do you all heard before? So, or CF, okay, maybe you heard before CF. So previously it's called CFO, Certificate of Fitness of Occupation. So in 2007, it already changed to CCC. So CCC now, they changed to Certificate of Completion and Compliances. Okay, actually this certificate is a knowledge that your building is well constructed. So, okay, got him already. So it's well constructed and fit and safe for you to stay in. So this is an important stage for CCC. Okay, so if your unit or your building without the CCC, actually the developer cannot issuing the VP. So you must ensure your building already obtained the CCC, because CCC, maybe you have to buy the fire insurance, so you need CCC. So the building management needs CCC. So even though you're buying landed houses, so CCC also quite important for you. Okay, so this CCC actually will be issued by principal submitting person. So who is this? Who is principal submitting person? So usually it's the architect. So architect will issue this CCC. So architect will compile all the documentation from the, we'll ask all the respective contractor that doing for this building, such as plumber, electrician, brickwork contractor, maybe landscape contractor, lift contractor. Okay, so all these contractor, they have to be signed off form, we call G form, from G1 until 21. So all this G form is means that the respective contractor, they have responsible to this building on their job scope. If let's say plumber, they have to take responsibility on the plumbing works. maybe electrician also have to take responsibility on the electrical parts. Anything happen, so the respective contractor have to be repair. They have a same person to come to for repair, and then they have to take care on this the job scope for this building, okay, on their respective job scope on this building. So CCC is just a process and documentation compilation stage by the PSP, not the PSP, principal submitting person. So through the means they will compile, and then they will submit to a local authority. So local authority also will take a responsible to review, to process, and approve for this CCC. So once the CCC be issued, then the developer might be processed for the VP. Okay, there's a start for their VP. Why the VP will be so important to the developer? Because why? Because when the CCC be issued and the developer can undergoing for the VP process, so the developer is entitled to claim the balance of the payments of your unit. If you borrow from the bank, so the developer can claim from a bank with this CCC cert. Or if you bank cash, so the developer can claim from you, say, this building already completed, so you have to pay the final payment. So exclude the retention for the defect liability periods. The retention is they will hold the 2.5% until the defect is complete. Okay, so and then one more thing we have to take note here. Sometimes we'll heard before the partial CCC. So what is partial CCC? Partial CCC actually can be applicable for the building that in mixed development. If you're building in a mixed development, means your project is include, they have a few blocks. They have office block, they have a commercial, they have a mall, or they have a residential. So in this case, so we can apply for the PSP can apply for the partial CCC, because usually they will complete the residential tower first. So this is first thing, because residential towers, sure they will be first stage, you'll be complete for that. Okay, so when this kind of project, so it will issue CCC, partial CCC, but under the Housing Development Act, the HDA stated partial CCC is not acceptable for issuing of VP. So means if your project is under residential title, residential only. So if your developer inform you or told you, they say, oh, we already obtained a CCC, but it's partial CCC, so you can come to collect your key now. Okay, remember, you have to make sure your project have already obtained a real CCC, 100% CCC, not partial, if your project is under the HDA, So here you'll be take note on this CCC. So this is why I have to emphasize here, because usually we're not sure how it's work, why we need CCC, why the CCC is so important in the building. Okay, CCC just as I mentioned earlier, is a documentation that acknowledge your building already completed and constructed according to the drawing and safe for stay in. Okay. So next. Okay, next. So I'm elaborate a bit on the defect liability period. So what is DLP? So you can see this word in your SPA or your handover form. So the defect liability period usually give to the homeowner will be 18 to 24 months. So during this period, so you can check any defect. If any defect happen in your unit, you can claim from the developer. You can claim from it. Okay, so usually it will be 18 to 24 months after you receive the key. So the date will started to calculate once you receive the key. So when today you're getting the key, so start from that day until 24 months. So 24 months usually will be applicable for condo. 18 months will be landed houses. Okay, and if you plan to claim these defects, and you plan to claims from the developer, so remember, you cannot start any renovation work before the defects can be completed. Okay, you have to wait until all the defects done by contractor is complete. Only you can ask your interior designer or your renovator or your contractor to come in. Because why? If your contractor come in before the defect repair, so sometimes the developer will not repair for you, because their reason is maybe this defect actually is caused by your contractor. So this is we have to take note on this. So usually after you get a key, the first step is to check the defects first. So if you check it as soon as possible, then the developer will take a priority to complete for your unit first. Okay, and then during you get the key, remember to get a contact or email address from the management office. Because why? Because especially for those condo, okay, we have a management, or the strata title landed houses also have a management. So anything regarding you have to move your furniture in, you have to renovation, you have to apply for it. So you have to apply, you have to pay deposit. So if you have their contact number, in future it will be easier for you. You don't need purposely go to the management office to get a form, renovation form or move-in form, any kind of form, or you have to pay the maintenance also now can using a transfer, so you need to purposely go to the management office. So remember to get the contact and the email address from the management. Okay, next. So this also a question that I frequently my client asking me, can I skip the inspection process? Because why? I need to rent it fast. I need to rent it fast and faster, because here got 1,000 units. If I undergo this process, it might be delayed. So okay, from my advice, okay, actually the answer is yes. You can, but also no. Okay, why I say so? If there is a minor defects, maybe it's a plaster crack, skin crack, okay, then no issue. Your contractor, your renovator, your ID can be settled for you. But if comes to the major defects, such as water leaking, your slab, maybe your unit, you're not aware about that the water actually is leaking to the below unit, another unit below of you. So in this case, so you have a responsible to repair for it. So if the major defect like leaking issue, so we have to hack all the tiles, we have to redo the waterproofing. So if you engage your own contractor to do it, so definitely your contractor will charge you. This is an extra cost to you. So before we engage our contractor or renovator coming in, enter to your unit, please check properly, because maybe you can save a lot of money. You can save if, let's say, there's unlucky you facing, you get a house with leaking have a leaking problem, or the tiles chipping out, popping out. So all this defect, okay, you can ask your developer to repair for you. You fully utilize your rights, because you pay for it. You buy this house, definitely you need to get whatever that is a valuable value for this money. So you have to make sure your developer repair for the defects before you hand over this unit to your ideal renovator. Okay. So now this is items that you need to bring during the inspection. So you can screenshot down or you can take a note. So the first one is a measurement tape. So measurement tape actually is for you to measure the area. Okay, is it same with your SPA? You can check, and then this measurement tape also you can use it for your interior fitting purpose. You can check how big is your living, how big is your kitchen. So you can buy what kind of fridge, what size of a fridge or washing machine. So you can check through this measurement tape. Second is a handphone. So the first maybe is you can record live. You can record this happiest moment you get your house. But the most important in this during the inspection. So actually handphone is for you to take photo. Because after that I will let you all know how to prepare a report. So this photo actually is sent to the management and sent to the developer to make sure they know where is your defect. Because usually the developer, they will hand over one A4 for you, maybe just 10 column or 20 column. So sometimes it might be cannot see clearly, especially the worker that doing the repair for the defects. So if they are foreigner workers, sometimes they may not know what are you writing, and they're not sure where is that area. So yeah, to make the process make it easier for them, and then can shorter your time. So we have to prepare a comprehensive and a complete and a clear report when we submit to the developer. Okay. The number 3 is the sticker. Sticker, you can buy whatever sticker you like, but the most important thing is the color might be outstanding, might be catchy. So you can buy a green, yellow, red, like this neon color. Okay, so when you stick on that wall, on the defect area, so the worker might know there is a problem at this area, so they know they have to repair. So this is a sticker. So the number 4 is a pen and paper. Number 5 is a leveling ruler. Leveling ruler actually is checking your wall. Is it your wall slanted? Okay, checking the bathroom. Is your tiles they have a gradient to flow the water properly, so smoothly? So you can check all this. Okay, and then number 6 is your floor plan. So you can print out your floor plan. You can write down all the dimension in case you have to renovate your house. So this floor plan, and then you can check is it the developer deliver a same unit as your floor plan, as in your floor plan. So you can check for it. Number 7 is a tapping rod. So the tapping rod is this. Okay, is this. So it's extendable. So actually, the tapping rod is using to check your tiles whether is it hollow. But if you didn't buy for this, also it's okay. You can use something. You can use your pen to knock the floor, so you can hear clearly if there is a hollow. So you can try this method. So number 8 and 9. So is for the houses that have a plaster ceiling, because usually for condo, I think most of the developer didn't provide for the plaster ceiling. So if there is a plaster ceiling, usually it will be a bathroom. So if the developer provide a centralized water heater, or using a water heater above, install above your ceiling. So maybe you can go up to the main hole to check any leakage for the connection of a piping, anything in your ceiling. But for those landed houses, so they have a roof. So usually we have a main hole going into between the roof and the ceiling area. So maybe you can go up to use your torchlight to check any any roof tiles is it the roof tiles covered properly, anything inside in this area, so you can check for this. Usually the water tank sometimes will be inside of your unit, you can check as well. Okay, these are the items that you need to bring during the inspection process. Okay, usually we will divide or separate into the few few segment. So floor, walls, ceiling, windows, door, plumbing and sanitary fittings, electrical works, and sometimes the unit come with kitchen cabinets. So we have to check as well, because all the items that provided by the developer, so they might have a defect. So we have to check. Okay. Okay, so now we go to the case study. So we start from floor first. So usually there are few common problem for the floor. So usually the floor will be tiles or laminate in your room, or vinyl in your room, or SPC in your room. So usually will be this few materials on the floor. So the common problem of the tiles, okay, the first one is a hollow. Hollow means when you knock, you can hear knock, knock, knock like that. You can hear clearly that area is a hollowness. So this kind of hollow tiles, you have to take note. You have to ask your developer to repair for you. Okay, and then the second is a crack. Sometimes might be have a crack on this area. Okay, this corner area, or chipping on this area. So you all have to check properly. So if in case there's this kind of problem, also can consider defects. And the gap not filled properly with the grouting. Okay, you can see here, this is the first photo. Okay, the grouting is a white color, but until this area, you can see this is black. So the grouting is peeled off. Because sometimes when the developer doing a cleaning, so they might using an acid to clean. So sometimes the acid might be penetrate into this grouting, so it might be easy for peel off. So you can ask, this is just a minor issue lah. Can ask the developer to repair for you. And the stain mark, you can see sometimes the silicone stain you very difficult to remove it. You can ask them to remove. And the inconsistent joints, you can feel it when you walk. Okay, so we call uneven, the tiles uneven. So it might be kick your leg when you walk. It might kick your leg. So this also considered a defect. And the discoloration of a ground. So maybe it's a white color become a brown color, white color become a gray color. Okay, so this also is a tiles common problem lah. Okay, now we move to the laminate flooring. So laminate flooring, there are a few common problems as well. So the first one is a wrap. So it will be sometimes, maybe it might be exposed to the water. So the water is sit into it. So it might be come with this kind of effect like this. So, okay, you can see. Okay, so it will pop up like that. Okay, and you pop up like this. Okay, this is for usually will be the laminate flooring. So if for vinyl, so vinyl, what you have to take note is, okay, vinyl is using the glue type. Okay, laminate actually they have an interlocking joint. So vinyl, when you're using a glue type, so especially near to the window and there might be a joint, a gap. So you can see the quite obvious dark gap. So maybe you can ask the developer to repair for you as well, and some damage on the surface of a flooring. Okay. So second is a wall. So the wall for tiles part, okay, will be the same. The hollow, tiles chipping. This is a crack. Okay, tiles chipping in the corner. So the gap not filled properly with a grout, stain mark, inconsistent joint when you can feel on your wall. So the tiles is not uneven. Okay, so and if your wall is using a scheme, so sometimes might be like this. Don't worry, this is not a structure crack. This is just a scheme and plaster crack. So it can be soft. It can be soft. Okay, but if structure crack, okay, where you can see from here, this is a column. If this column crack, then it's a structure crack. Okay, but if the wall, normal wall crack, so that one not structure crack, that one is a plaster or scheme crack. Okay, maybe because of an improper scheme or plaster, or maybe it's a mixture of water. Sometimes because your unit, when the developer complete your unit, so maybe the airflow, the ventilation is not good enough, so the wall might be have the plaster and the scheme crack problem. Okay, and this photo you have to take note when you undergo your checking. So this is a door frame, this is a skirting. So usually the termination here will be not so nice. You can check the termination. So maybe the scheme, maybe the wall is uneven, so you can check for it. Okay, next we go to the ceiling. Okay, the first photo you can see clearly. So this is a leaking. So this is leaking issue. So you have to check, because the leaking issue is quite headache and quite troublesome. If you staying in, so you just realize it after you staying in. So actually this is quite problem, really problem, and then we have to use quite this consider major defects if a leaking issue. Okay, so if there's a plaster ceiling, so you can check whether is it a plaster crack. Okay, so is it the pane even or not, or the pane not even, not even, or the scheme on the soffit, is it even? So you have to check on this lah. Okay, so number 4 is a window and door. Okay, so this is also a common problem. The door frame dented. Okay, the door frame dented, and then the door frame sometimes got hole. So we have to ask the developer to repair for you. And the door, okay, the door have a door scratch, chipping, crack, and the door cannot close properly. Okay, you say this is a crack. Okay, so the door cannot close properly because the timber is wrapped. And sometimes it's ironmongery. Ironmongery here is all the handle, lock set, all the stopper. So you have to check, is it your key can be open and turn, lock it easily. So you have to check on this. Okay, this is under the door. So window common problem will be the door frame dented. Okay, the second is a handle cannot be closed properly, or the handle is break. And this is a silicone. So this is a common issue also. Maybe the silicone not nice, with filled with improperly. So this consider defects. And then the window cannot close properly because the hinges already dented, or damages of hinges. Okay, stain, sometimes a stain of a silicone, and the gap. Okay, when the window cannot close properly, there's a gap. Okay, and rain seepage issue. Okay, there is a gasket. Gasket is a rubber in the window. So the rubber actually is prevent the water coming in. So and the silicone also prevent the water coming in. If the silicone cannot be sealed properly, it might be big chances of the water the rainwater can be flowing in through this area. So you have to check properly. Okay, so this is a common problem. Okay, this is dented. Okay, so and then we come to plumbing works. Okay, so plumbing works, you can see here that not fill in properly with the silicone. They have a big gap here, not properly installed. The pipe leaking, maybe the bidet leaking. Okay, maybe the tap already rusted, because sometimes they will provide a brush chrome fitting. So the brush chrome fitting, the problem is it might be easily get rusted. Sometimes if you contact with the acid when you watch, so you can check on that. Okay, and then you can turn on, open your tap to test the water pressure, whether is it big enough. Okay, any ponding issue, is it the water can be flow properly? Yeah, especially the bath area, So you have to make sure the water, the gradient of the tiles is enough for the water to go smoothly into the floor trap. Okay, so this is a floor trap. You see, not so, even though it's a new unit, so this is considered defect. Okay, and then you can check, you can open this cover, floor trap cover, to check, is it any concrete debris, any cement stain inside your floor trap. So if yes, you also can take a photo and send to your developer, ask them to clear for you. Okay, so because why? Because sometimes this type of cement, it might be causes blockage in the future. Sometimes when we bath, we have our hair fall, hair drop, so a lot of hair, then sometimes we stick on that, so we will block, and then will be causes your water will be flowing slowly. Okay, and then come to the electrical part. So you just very easy. Okay, you bring your charger, your handphone charger, and then you can check every socket whether is it the current can come to every socket. Okay, check your DB box. Is the MCB properly installed? Your DB, the ELCB, the main switch, is it properly been installed? The cover, is it aligned? Okay, so the electrical unit, electrical part, you can check for these few items. Okay, so after you have complete checking for your house, okay, you already stick all the sticker. So the next step is, when you go back to your home, you have to prepare for a report. So this report, just like usually you all using a PowerPoint also can, you're using a Microsoft Word also can. Okay, you write down your title, okay, which unit, project, your name, your contact, and then you can start area by area. So like this, okay, kitchen and dining area. Okay, kitchen and dining area. So this is a photo. So you can in your report you can write, okay, kitchen and dining. So and then you can zoom down. What are the problem? Okay, zoom in. You can zoom in. Okay, you can zoom in like this. Okay, this is a report format. Okay, so overall photo. You can see the whole overall photo. Then you can divide to floor, wall, ceiling, plumbing, fitting, like that. Again, 5.21, 5.22, 5.23. So this will be you can zoom down to let your developer know where is your defect. Because all these defect you already stick with a small sticker. Stick with a sticker. Okay, so the actually this step is for you to let the repair workers know where is your defect. They can do it accordingly, follow your photo, and then follow the sticker in your unit, so they will follow it, follow that to repair for it. Okay, so this will be often overlooked area lah. Okay, I can say this will be often overlooked area. So usually it will be inside the ceiling spaces. Okay, especially there is a plaster ceiling. Okay, the gradient of a bathroom tiles, the water bonding issue, the water pressure issue. So the inside the floor trap, just now I say that maybe the cement stain, the concrete stain, and the outside window. Yeah, maybe some of a condo, especially condo, you cannot climb up outside, but you can see from your window, you can see whether the gasket will be sealed properly. You can check for that. So this is all the tips that I'm gonna to share to you, everyone in this live today. So if anything question, you have to ask. So you can drop down in this chat box. You can let me know. So I can answer for all the question. So if you think my presentation is good for you, and then you can learn something, please like our page Buildtop Malaysia and give some review to Buildtop. Okay, and just now Apo also say we have a sponsor for the chair, so please share this live. Okay, please share out. So Paul, I pass back to you.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
CK. So right now, right before we enter to our Q&A sections,
Yeah.
so we will take like I will play another video. It's a fun video, don't worry. So in the meanwhile, guys, you can just start to type your questions on the comment sections. But actually, we already have a few questions already. Yeah, but we wait for more questions and then we will answer it all together. So let me play a small video, a short video. So yeah, later then we will come back. It's a very fun video, this one.
Hello, okay. I am landlord. Hi, I am potential renter. And I am Speed Home. Wow, so cool. Editing only ma. Okay, so why should we use Speed Home? Why? Give me reason fast. I very busy. I got meeting with Dato later, you know. Well, let's start with you first. Oh, okay. I'm interested to rent this guy's property. So can I take a look first? Oi. I where got time to go show my 10 properties to everyone. I only want to see one lah. Oh, sorry. Which one out of my 10 properties you want to see? No worries. We can arrange for our home runner to go to any of your 10 properties and take photos and videos and even arrange home viewings for any potential renters like you. Or free. Free. Oh, okay. Then if I like the property, can I rent straight away? Whoa, wait. I need to know his background first, After he no job cannot pay rent, how? Hey, you think I know money? Don't worry. We will do a complete background check to make sure the tenant is eligible and you get a qualified tenant. I don't mind, check lah. But how is the deposit? Is it 2 months? Yeah, the deposit, this one very important. After he damaged my property and ran away, how? Hey, you think all of us very bad, is it? You own 10 properties, then you know lah. Can you come closer a bit? I want to slap your face. Guys, there is no deposit. Huh? Wait, where can no deposit one? Simple. The tenant only needs to pass our zero deposit eligibility check and the landlord can sign up for the best insurance protection with Speed Home. Not bad leh, no deposit. Wait, what insurance is this? It's Allianz Insurance that protects your right as a landlord. So just 1.5 months rental for the whole year, and Speed Home guarantees on-time rental payment, protection against rental loss, plus utility and household coverage. Oh, how much is the total coverage? Up to 42,000 ringgit. Wow, not bad, I can get money back. That means I can relax at home and you count him everything. Count him everything. Sign me up now. Me too. Great. Any other questions? Got free gift? We don't have any free gift. Can I give discount? Yeah, give free voucher lah. No free gift lah. But actually, you can advertise your property with us for free. And our insurance also have 60 days free cancellation. So no harm to try. Can I give free umbrella?
Cool. Nice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me share my screen right now. CK already prepared. I think our audience is very they already asked a couple of questions. So the first question. Okay, let me share. Okay, the first question is like the current condition, MCO delay completion dates. The 24-36 from the SPA still applicable.
Yeah, okay. For the first one, because this is due to the pandemic issue, this is not caused by the developer. So actually, they have we call it EOT. They have an extension of time for them to complete the project, but you have to know how long the EOT that approved by the architects to extend these projects. Okay, if let's say they say they have to extend 2 years, then this is ridiculous. Cannot be lah. So it might be reasonable how long they have to extend. So this
Like
is
6 months?
the first one. Yeah, correct.
Okay, cool. Never mind if landlords or the new home buyers, if you have these kind of questions, right? Don't worry. In the end of the month, we invited a lawyer. Yeah, that maybe that he can answer this kind of more very specific lawyer questions. Sign up the lawyer section and attend, and then you can ask. Yeah. So the next question, same thing. I think the purchaser have the right to claim compensation if the project complete
Compensation.
beyond. Yeah, same thing. I think it's the same questions, right?
It's the same,
Yeah.
I think.
I think it's the same. So skip. So number 3, CCC for all you need after done inspection.
Okay. So actually, CCC, this inspection here, your inspection actually is done by the architect, the principal submitting person with their teams and together with a local authority. So this inspection will be conducted by them first before they issue the CCC. So CCC, after issue a CCC, only you can get your key to do your own inspection.
Yes.
So this is a process. Okay, so after CCC, there will be VP. VP, you get your key, you can start your inspection for your unit. The local
so the CCC means that
authority.
you can move in. CCC
Yeah.
means like you can move in already.
You have certificate that issued by this architect. So means that this unit, this building is safe to stay in. Yeah.
Okay. So you know the sequence. Got CCC. Then you can move. You VP. Yeah, you get the key. Then you can check your house.
Yeah, start your inspection.
Yep. Okay. If the project title is commercial title but is under HDA, it's the partial CCC acceptable?
Okay. So because nowadays a lot of they have a rules lah. If residential should under the HDA Act. Okay, Housing Development Act. Because why? This act will be protect all the buyer, can be protect you all. Because follow this act, we have a Schedule H for the payment, for the every stages payment. So if under HDA can follow Schedule H, but if under commercial, so it not compulsory is follow the HDA. So I think if you buy for your own stay unit, better go for the HDA agreement. Okay, so in this case, if you're under commercial title, so I have know how many block of the buildings in this project, or maybe if you mixed development, partial CCC can be accepted. But if not mixed development, so they only have a residential and they have more below. So usually it will be issue the CCC, the complete CCC lah. You issue a complete CCC.
Okay. Question number 5. Is there any rule or regulation stating the timeline for the developer's contractor to complete the defects while waiting for the renovations to commence?
Okay, this one no, because this one is actually you can say it's first come first serve lah. Who get the key faster, he can conduct the inspection faster. So after that, you can send the report. So the contractor also will follow the coming report to repair for the unit. The follow report to repair for the unit. So they didn't mention how long we have to wait, or they didn't talk like that. But if let's say you know your project, they have 2,000 units. They have a lot of people will gonna to get the key. So maybe you can try to get your key as soon as possible to undergo this process.
So need to be super proactive. And if you are the high density area, the development, what you need is just need to be like super fast. When the first day the developer says that, okay, today can collect the key, don't hesitate, just get the key and then start to inspect and then inform the developers, right?
Correct. Especially for this I have to add something. Especially for if you are an investor, okay, you plan to rent out your unit. Okay, I think it like this. We have a 2,000 unit project, so definitely you have to rent out your unit faster than others. Okay, you get through this speed home platform, but you need to renovate your unit first. So during this before you get the key, actually you can do all the preparation. You can know what are the design you're gonna to renovate for your unit. You can do all this preparation job first. Okay, you can engage your ID, you can engage your renovator to do this. So this can be shorten your time, and this can be your unit can be completed as soon as possible.
Yep. Especially when you want, it's the property is for the investments, right? So you faster, right? You cutting everything faster, then you make sure everything is doing right. Then you will get your tenant faster. So your investment you will see some return, the cash flow for your investment. So
correct.
Next one. Do you this is a question that I have the answer. Like you guys Mr. CK don't provide any inspection services, but I know you engage with some good inspection.
Correct.
PM.
So
follow Mr. CK company page, Build Top. We already share in the comment section. Follow their page, or you can PM, and then maybe they will pass you the contact or something.
Yeah, correct. Because our affiliate partner, actually they are professional inspector, and the price also not very high. Maybe condo just few hundred ringgit only. So you can save all your time. You can engage them. Once you get a VP, straight away you engage them. They will take few hours or 1 day to check for your unit, and then they will prepare a comprehensive report for you.
So I totally agree with Mr. CK, because it's like, today you learn, you know that how to check, but recently it's like, if you really, to be more realistic, like if you really like you get a VP and then you need to do by yourself, the time that you spend maybe is not equal worth to the money that you spend to find really someone professional. And not mentioned that they will help you to prepare a holistic report. So if you really want, but good for knowledge, you must know, so that you will see when you get the report, you will know that this is a professional guy or not. But to be very practical, I think better to find someone is reliable. And you just follow Mr. CK Build Top page. You can just follow Build Top page.
You can
and
PM us also.
Them. And PM them. And continue. How much usually it costs to hire a just now you mentioned already, few hundred ringgit.
Few hundred ringgit for the condo. Subject to your sizes of a unit.
Per square feet, right? If I'm not wrong, right? The guy
usually it will be per square feet.
Per square feet. Oh, continue. How about the defects in the common area?
Okay.
This is perfect. Okay, please answer.
Okay, actually this also usually we will overlook, because we buy especially for the condo. Okay, we sign a deed of assignment contract. Okay, actually we have a right to check for this common area. Maybe the developer during selling their property, they promise you we have 32 type of facilities. We have Olympic size swimming pool. So actually all these you can check. You can check for it. Is it whether got game rooms, your karaoke room, or library? So you just check, and then is it your garbage area or the rubbish area? Is it they are doing it properly? In your corridor walkway, is it any problem? So actually, in your floor, you can check your floor, because if let's say they have a 50 floor, you only check for your floor, then I think you can mention and highlight this problem to your developer. So
So it's the same. Maybe I inspect my own house, but in the meanwhile, I also go around and check about the facilities, so I can include it in the same report.
Can. You can include that.
No problem. Number 3, for partial full furnished property, is it more difficult to check the defect?
Okay. For fully furnished, because they are full of cabinet, they have a kitchen cabinet. Sometimes you can't see the behind of the wall, so that one you can't check. But what can you check is you can check on the quality of a cabinet, whether is it any chip off of the door, is it a door closer can be closed properly. Then this you can check. For the partial also, usually partial will be they are given kitchen cabinet aircon, or maybe a TV console for your living. So you just check for whatever item that promises by the developer. Also can consider be a in your defect reports. If you found that the color is different or whatever, so maybe this color, so you can write down in your report as well.
I see. Okay. What about the light fence points when only after taking unit, after the defect completion by developer, only install and discover defect like power trip?
Yeah. Okay. For this, sometimes we also facing this kind of issue during we renovate for our client unit. So if we're facing this kind of issue, usually we will look for the management. They will willing to help. So even though we start to going in for electrical parts, because electrical parts now what you can see, you only can see the cable. You do not have any fittings. You cannot. You're not sure whether the current is it connected to that point. So if you found out there's an issue, this kind of problem, so usually we can engage with. We talk to the management. Management also can ask the electrical contractor to come to check for this unit. Yeah, this is no issue. This can.
Yeah. So question number 5. Sorry, it should be question number 10. So property is going to VP in 2020 Q2. Can we looking for a renovation company to start quoting now? Yeah.
Okay. You can prepare. You can start to search some idea and the design that you intend to put in to design for your unit. So you can start to sourcing now, and then once you engage with ID, so actually also will take some time for you to complete the whole process. You need to go through the layout process. You need to see the 3D design. You have a few round of discussion.
Yeah.
So if you started to engage them in earlier, so you have more time to discuss with them and to produce a good outcome for your whole unit.
Yeah, don't rush. Okay, when you want to
no need rush. Yeah, you can
actually,
plan.
I think now it's actually good. Yeah, now it's actually like 6 months.
End of
9 months.
now also end of almost end of 2021.
You are very lucky. Those I'm not sure who asking this question, but you are very lucky. We do invited another interior of the company that will help Speed Home to renovate our offices. This is another company called Zhongsao. It's our one of our company that will help us to renovate Speed Home. Sign up our webinar, that session, you attend the session, and then you can start to engage with them already. The topic that they share is how to avoid renovation trap. Like, don't get cheated by the kind of the renovations scam lah. How can you avoid to fall into the renovation scam, this kind of thing. So those who you are seeking for the renovations consultations or something, feel free to join our next sessions. Okay, you can just fill up the webinar, and then you can just join, and then you will get this kind of information. Next, we are going to see, okay, are we able to reschedule the VP based on our convenience if we not in Malaysia?
Yeah, definitely can. And maybe you can authorize some your relative, your friends, you authorize them to go to collect the key. So usually it will be like this. The management, you can send in the form. You say this is the name, their IC, who will coming to collect the key. So you can authorize them to come to collect the key and start the inspection process. But if you plan to get your key by yourself, usually they allow you to reschedule the whole thing.
I think it should not be a problem because you are the buyers. As a buyers, right? Everything that you do, you are right. The developer will serve your convenience. Like us, if our Speed Home landlord, everything that you say, everything that you need, you are okay, and then we help you to serve it. But better if you want to get everything done fast, you just write in an email to the developers. All right, appoint a person, but of course you need to provide like very details the person IC name. What's the relationship, then why you're appointing them, this kind of thing. You write in an email to the developers. I think they will arrange this kind of developer. I think also very Okay, next one. Okay, I before CK start to answer, I just want to give everyone we take another 3 questions. Okay, guys, if you want to type your question, you type it now, because I think after answer these 5 questions, right, almost a bit over time already. But okay, we will pick 3 more questions. If you want to ask any kind of question, write in now. Also, last thing, so today, CK is very generous. So she sponsored us 2. Build Top is sponsor us 2 like the Scandinavia style chair. If you want to win the chair, you share the live. Of course, the replay video people still will see. So share this live to your friends, and then you will stand a chance to win a fire blanket, 2 chairs, or 1 book, either one of the items. So we're going to send out 4 gifts. Okay, we are going to send out 4 gifts. So share our split Facebook live, and you stand a chance to win the gift. So come back. So first question is condo unit, until the unit is above occupied, would know if there's leakage in bathroom or yeah.
Okay, so actually this for a professional, sometimes for a professional inspector lah, but not all the inspector will do like this. So we were doing a ponting test. So ponting test means we will block all the floor trap. So actually this inspection method is most of Singapore the property that would do like this. So you block all the floor trap, so you prevent the water coming flowing down. So then you pond up all the water. So 1 day, 2 day, so we can see whether is it leaking on the below of a unit. So this is a ponding test, but not I think not common in Malaysia. But you can try to, maybe when you're going to inspection your house, you just you just on your water and then let it flow maybe a few hours. So you check whether is it any leakage from the below units. Yeah.
So if you're asking me, like, about this kind of the leakage problems, our Facebook association, at least in a month, got 3 to 4 cases. The landlord is asking, my house got leakage. Who is the person that should?
This is a headache problem. Really headache problem.
Very common and very headache problem. Really. Okay, next one. Where this is a landline. Okay, socket provide. Then TM come to install the phone and internet. Will found provider socket line can be used. Can be reached out. So means like the portal of the internet lah. So it's what problem? Is it this is? But I don't think it. Can they still like ask only after the period lah, maybe?
Yeah. So because usually install for this TM Unify or whatever fiber optics modem. So you complete your renovation. So complete your renovation. Sometimes if the developer is can be negotiable, responsible, so they will send people to assist you to repair for this. But if not, you have to come out your own cost to settle for this. Yeah.
Normally, because it's already after because it's already after the defect period, right?
Correct.
So so I think it's just like same. You can write email to your developers, and then tell them nicely. So see, is it that they want to take the responsibility of the cost? So but still come back, but by the terms, they don't have the responsibility lah. So what if that is a dispute where the developer and contractor claim some defect highlight by purchaser and actually not defects?
Okay, so if there is a dispute, okay, so usually we can negotiate with a developer. If let's say they stand firm in their standing, they say, this not consider a defect. Maybe the tiles chipping not consider a defect. So it might be you can bring this a bit complicated process. You can bring this to our home buyer tribunal case, under the tribunal case also. But I think better we can have a better conversation with developer or the contractors to solve this. If let's say this is not it's a common defect, so they should repair for you. They should repair for you.
I see. So number 4, how long does it take for the developer to start act upon receiving the defect report from the buyer?
this also, I think just now we already
Answer already
answered.
lah, because you say
Yeah,
this is a
answer
first come, first
Yeah,
serve.
first
So
come, first
there
serve,
is no
correct.
specific timeline.
No
So
specific
yeah.
time.
Next one. What are the options for the buyer if the developer didn't attend to the defects? You already answered also, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, let me refresh a bit. See, my colleague text me already. Said, got new questions. Got new questions. Got new questions. Okay. Do I get a free gift when I sign up with Speed Home? You are new landlord, right?
That is
Okay.
new.
New landlord, new landlord, you sign up. If you never registered with us before, you sign up, then we will give you a free insurance upgrade, lor. Yeah, you just sign up the form and upload your property. We give you free insurance upgrade. Okay? Yeah. And okay, so next one. Can the purchaser modify the design of the electrical during when wiring during the construction stage?
Yeah, okay. For this, okay, once we modify, if let's say, okay, I give you an example. If let's say the developer provide you 2 light, 1 fan in your living hall. So if let's say now you want to become plaster ceiling, so you become 6 light, 1 fan. So you already modified for the wiring. So if there is any defects, any problem of the wiring, so the developer wouldn't take it responsibility on these defects again. This is defect under your contractor or renovator. You can ask your renovator or contractor to solve for you.
No problem. Understood. Last questions. Okay, let me double check. Okay, I think have, you see. It's like woo, 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 woo. Okay. Sometimes we engage an ID and renovation is completed, but it's not according what have agreed. So okay, this one you can keep, but I think CK also can answer because he's also like you are under the construction, although you are not doing the small scale, but I think you have this kind of the experience on handling this kind of dispute. Yeah.
Okay, so for this problem, so usually we have a contract with a ID company or renovation company. So usually we have warranty. What is a warranty period? So what are the defects? So they have to settle. So we have to clearly stated in our agreement before we start any works, because we know this is a defect. Some of a contractor might not help assist you to repair for it after maybe 2 months or 3 months. So you have to have better conversation with him and then better understanding between you two. So before you engage the whole construction process, so this can be ensure your rights. Yeah.
Correct. So for me, right, I think like I will also receive couple of for our couple of 2 renovations talk that is also have an audience like asking the same questions. What the speakers, right, they provide the answer is that you must have a contract, black and white. Then if anything happens, and then you just show him the contract and then to point it out. But a lot of the Malaysian, especially the small renovations, this kind of small renovation is no contract, no agreement.
Correct.
You don't know what, how can you argue with it? So that is something is like you need to find, at least you go Google and get a template or something like that.
Yeah,
but I think,
maybe you can prepare your contract for them.
I think this is good idea. Perhaps, right, in this kind of the ID contract, maybe I can ask our next speakers, guys. If you subscribe our YouTube channel, I will ask those who already subscribed the YouTube channel. You let me know. Then I will ask the next the renovation speakers, right, to give you guys a template, or I will find a template for you. Subscribe our YouTube channel, please, those on our YouTube. Okay, last questions. What happened after the defect is supposed to be completed, but it unsatisfactory? Does it mean another extension 30 days from the second finding?
Yeah. Okay, if let's say the first round of defects report you already sent to developer and they cannot complete 100%, maybe they're only done for 80%, so you're not satisfied with this, you can prepare a second round defect report to him. You say, hey, still got here, you have to repair for me. So can, but you have to wait because why? They will follow a queuing of a list lah. You have to waiting
see.
in the waiting list. Yeah.
So it's very okay. Actually, we still have some time. So guys,
okay.
do you have any kind of question? If you want to ask any questions, actually we still can take two more lah. We still can take two more questions. Okay. So yeah. So but CK, can I ask like one question?
Yeah.
Because you are quite experienced in the constructions, do you think like Malaysia right now, the housing, this kind of the defect, is it that is very common? Because according to the things that the hearsay lah, what I'm saying is just like my hearsay lah, I heard from my friends that they feel like a lot of the new developers, the house that the quality, because the building material is getting more expensive. So sometimes right, the defect of the unit also getting more. So the part of the defect of the house is also getting like more and more. So what is your own observations to this industry?
Okay, actually, I can say like this because construction mostly is workmanship problem, workmanship. So if there is a good supervision during the whole construction process, so actually can avoid a lot of this kind of defects happen. If they have a proper supervisor to check all the units before hand over to the buyers. Okay, some of responsible main con, so they have a very good supervisor can be ensure this kind of thing. Maybe they have a defect, but this defect already been repaired before we hand over the unit to the buyer. Okay, so this is we call some of reputable developer. Also, will do another round check by their developer team, not contractor team. So this can be ensure the whole thing lah. So this is a quality assurance from the reputable developer.
I heard some of my friends right that it's a very top lah. The couple of the top developers are really top one, and then he go to inspect by his house, and my friend also in the construction line, he came to the root tooth, and then to take the picture of the kind of the pile got cracking, and then the rooftop. He go to really check every corner. Yeah, that's the thing. He not hiring, but he's really, because he's personally is in the construction line.
In this line,
right in the line. So he know right where it's checked, and then he really go check. So guys, if you are really don't have this kind of the experience or the knowledge, better like engage with the professional services lah. So will save you a lot of time, and also the report also prepare for you man. So the last question is like, is it possible to submit a few defect reports? I'm not really get this. CK, you can understand this question.
Maybe they submit few rounds, is it?
Maybe
a few rounds or what? Yeah.
Okay, so right? If I submit the report, after I submit the first defect, can I submit the second defect for the same house? Right?
Can. I think better like this. Better you compile the first round first, you send it, then they already completed for your repair, then you only send for the second defect reports. So if not, it will be later they receive few reports, and then you have to wait the sequences of for them to repair for you. Then maybe they will miss up or whatever.
Understood. Understood. Okay. So last question: the project under commercial title, is it more risky compared to the HDA law? I don't think this is something that CK you can comment, right? Yeah. If you don't feel comfortable, I think, because I don't think it just depends on your needs lah. I won't say it's which one is more risky or which one is not, but it's more like depends on the type or also your own use, right? For this kind of thing. It doesn't say it's under commercial title is more risky if the HDA law.
Correct.
So
correct.
So I think it just still very depends on what is your needs or something. Yeah. Okay. Is it okay? That someone is asking is it Speed Home and Build Top, they are the same? It's not. Mr. CK just our guest speakers. So Mr. CK just our guest speakers. Then he just came here to help us to just share a knowledge sessions about how can you check on the defect on this kind of thing. So don't misunderstood. But of course, Mr. CK is Speed Home very close friends. I would say it's like he is very generous. not only came here to spend his 1.5 hours to give us a talk, but also like sponsor 2 chairs. So guys, those who are watching, please just really, I please you God, just give CK, go to CK Build Talk, just go to the Build Talk page, click like, and they have a group also. If you have, I would suggest you join their group lah. Then you get someone to ask professionals construction team. This CK is like very professional. Their team is kind of for me, I think it's like kind of big lah. But he's always very humble. It's just no small company, but actually it's quite substantial for me, I think. So yeah. So I think thank you, CK. Thank you for your sharing sessions. Actually, my friend also watching, and then he said keep on texting me. Just now, a couple of my friends said, "Wow, I learned this term. I learned this term." So thank you, CK. It's like, I think a lot of people, right? You are really learning. If you really get to learn something, right? Please just give CK company page a like, Build Talk,
and a review.
Review. Sorry. Give a like and review. I just say that okay. CK give Build Talk CEO give you a very nice talk. Okay. Give very professional talk. Okay. Knowledgeable talk. Okay. Just give them a review. Then to build up like they help them a bit lah, free, and we give out your and also sponsor gift also. So CK anything else you want to add on?
I think that's all. If any question, you all can PM Build Talk page, so we also can reply you on that.
Cool. So not only here, it's like some of question maybe we don't pick up or we overlook. Never mind. What you need is just go to like and review on Build Talk page, like and review for Build Talk page, and you PM Build Talk, and then hey, I already review you. Can you answer me this question?
Sure.
See lah, means like don't ask us because I think like everything is need to do like give and take right? You give people give you. So anyway, anything else like new landlords never sign up, never used Speed Home before, sign up the form, and also post your property within a week, within 7 days. What we are going to do, we give you a free insurance upgrade. And thank you, CK, again for your amazing and knowledgeable talk, and also the sponsor for the lucky draw. Thank you, CK. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Speed Home. Thank you, Paul. And team.
Soon, we will invite CK again. No worry. If you have any kind of the topic you are interested, if you have any kind of topic that you want to learn about the construction or something or renovation, actually you can type in the comment, and then we will pick up, and then we see. I invite CK again, and then show CK this is the things that our audience want to know. So I
sure.
Okay, CK, have a good weekend. Thank you so much.